Alrighty guys, we are back with another video, and it's a little bit different as we do have some weather to kind of talk about a little bit. It's one of my first weather videos I have been doing, so here we go. Let's start off with the GFS model here. Well, before I start talking about weather, my name is Sam. I am 16 years old and I love weather and football. And yeah, that's me. And we're gonna talk about the weather for the next few days. So this is Tropical Tidbits on the GFS. And as we can see, we got some snow trying to build in parts of the northern plains into Wisconsin, Minnesota, and that was from this clipper right here. That's going on today. And on to tomorrow, we got some snow showers and some heavy, even heavy snow making in parts of New York, Vermont, basically New England. Um, how far south that snow is, looks to be maybe as far south as New York City. You guys out there might get some snow from this clipper, but that's going to move out in the next few days here around Tuesday. We are looking mainly dry across the United States here. We still got some lake effect snow going on in parts of Northeast, and we got an atmospheric river going on in parts of California, Northern California too. Um, Even some heavy snow into the Sierra Nevadas up there to the highest elevations. But that's going to move off the mountains here, and that's going to maybe create a little bit of a storm system here going into next week here. This is Thursday into Friday, so this is around late week, maybe before the weekend. It's a little bit uncertain how this will unfold here. Chances are that this might be a likely forming, but where it forms and how much snow and where the cold air is a little bit uncertain. But we do know there's going to be precipitation out here. It's just in the form of, like, is it snow, rain, where that 540 line sets up, which is the freezing line. You see the blue barbs, that's the freezing temperatures, and then the red, that's above freezing. So that's a little bit of some stuff you may have learned. If you already haven't learned it, you have learned it now. But yeah, that's going to move out into Atlantic. But yeah, maybe even some snow, ice, rain might even develop for parts of the mid-Atlantic into the Northeast. But it's a little uncertain how that's going to develop. And also we got another storm system. Nope, I do not want a sounding, but yeah. If we do look at the temperatures here, give me 1 second, guys. Shaded, alright. We do have some pretty warm temperatures. A few weeks ago it was pretty cold. Even a week ago it was pretty cold too. For a lot of the United States, but that ridge has taken over for parts of the southeast, and that's going to continue for quite a bit. For parts of the southeast, we could even be in the 80s, which is some pretty warm stuff there. Not something you see every day in January, but we could see some 70s, 60s, pretty nice temperatures. Just really hope that doesn't come in with any unsettled weather here, but some warm temperatures and all that is very nice for a lot of people who do love warm temperatures. But we're gonna have a little bit of a cool down for parts of the Northeast too, which is really, really cold up here. From what we've been dealing with for the last few days here. We could be seeing teens, even single digits for parts of the northern Great Lakes into parts of the northern plains here. And as we continue this forward here, we do have a push of some colder air trying to develop here for parts of the northern plains as well as the northern Great Lakes. We can even see some negative temperatures, and these are actual air temperatures. This is not wind chills. And this is going to be, yet again, another extreme cold type of setup here from Canada. Really, really cold stuff. But as that's pushing down to the south here, the Canadian air and all that stuff, we're gonna have some pretty warm temperatures. We're even seeing 70s for parts of next week here, which is pretty warm stuff there. But let's not look too far ahead here. Let's look for the short term, because as we go far out, we're getting into more of a uncertainty type of pattern here, but we do know that cold air is trying to come down to the south from Canada, but at the same time, we have a ridge in the southeast that's going to keep things very warm. 60s, even some 70s, which is some pretty good stuff there. I don't even know how many times I said that, but yeah. Just wanted to talk about some of this stuff. What the weather pattern holds, how much cold air, this and that, what the pattern favors for snow, or you know what. But winter looks to be not done, guys. In fact, we got a big push of cold air later into this model, and this is the 18Z, which is still rendering in, which is about 198 hours out, but let's not look farther than that because the pattern does not uh, look to be certain past that time frame, but we do know cold air is trying to go farther south here, as we have a ridge in the southeast that's going to keep things very, very warm. So that's going to be it for this video. Just wanted to go over some of the things that I wanted to talk about here, such as what the pattern favors for any precipitation for parts of the United States here. We got that atmospheric river developing or already developed across the California area and parts of Nevada, which that's going to create some mudslides and all that. So be careful. Some flash flooding is very possible here because the grounds can't absorb a lot of rain at once, which is pretty significant too, because if you get those runoffs and mudslides, it'll be very, very dangerous for parts of the people that live in California in those areas. However, we do have a big warm up here in parts of the southeast. And also some precipitation is very possible for parts of the United States here, whether it come in the form of snow, sleet, freezing rain, or just plain old rain. Wherever that cold air develops or where that is, or that warmer areas will determine what kind of precipitation you'll see. And there's a few days where we can see that unfolding here. So I want to thank y'all for tuning into this video. Please like the video and also subscribe if you are new. And I will see y'all in the next video.